Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Yewande and this is Yanni London. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. That would be greatly appreciated. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you and explaining to you how I made my marble drawing board desk. So a lot of the items were bought from B&Q. I've just listed the picture and the price so you could possibly buy them if you're looking to make this desk. I bought the drawing board hinges from AliExpress and the tabletop from IKEA. I have also created a Pinterest board for all of these items and that link will be down in my description. Hello friends, this is just a little disclaimer. I have tried my best to inform you of the items used to construct this desk and have accidentally left a couple of things out. Please bear with me. You will also need a screwdriver and two 600mm long pieces of wood to join the cabinets together to form a strong base. If you do decide to make the desk and I have flopped you with the instructions, please be aware that I am not an expert. Don't cry, don't beg, Jackie. I am merely a broke architecture student, a very broke architecture student might I add, who thought about a way to make life easier by combining my desk and drawing board into one. Should you make the desk, which I hope you do, please tag me in photos. I'm not responsible for any injuries you may sustain whilst following my tutorial, nor will I be held accountable should anything bad happen. Thanks! All my socials are listed at the beginning and the end of my videos. After that interruption, we are back to normal viewing. Please enjoy. So I decided to use SketchUp to plan out how exactly I wanted to create my desk, and here are just like a couple of viewpoints of it from different angles. This is just a render of it that I made essentially. With my desk I kind of knew what I was going for. At first I planned on keeping the tabletop just white, but later on I decided to use the DC self-adhesive marble contact paper, and that's what I used to cover my tabletop and the doors. You'll see that later on in the video. Yeah, so here I am. I've already created one side of the desk. I am using base kitchen cabinets as essentially the legs of my table. So I've already created one cabinet. Here I am just making the second. You literally just follow the instructions that they come with. Originally the base cabinet is £22, but mine was on clearance. When you're shopping around B&Q, if you do want to make the desk, just look out for clearance stickers on any of the items that happen to be the correct size, as that's what I did when I bought the majority of my items. So they were slightly reduced from the prices that I'm showing you, but I'm just showing you the prices that they would be if you were to buy it and you didn't see any on clearance. Yeah, so it's pretty simple from here forward. You literally just follow the instructions. You just a fan. You don't hold right. So now I've created both cabinets. I'm just trying out, just sitting down in between it and seeing like the amount of knee room that I would have. Yeah, so here we go. I'm using one of the doors and I'm covering it with the DC Fix contact paper. At first I was thinking of leaving the doors the colour that they were, but they were ivory and not white and they didn't match the cabinet. So I bought DC Fix self-adhesive marble contact paper and covered the doors to match the tabletop essentially. It's good to use a ruler to smooth out the air bubbles when doing this. I also did this to the tabletop later on. You just a fan. You don't hold right. Don't hold no right. She see money all around me. I look like I'm the man. Cool, so at this point I have a panel that not a panel but a piece of wood that I plan on using in between the tables to keep it at the right size. This is just an old piece that I found, well not found, but I used from my old bed as I deconstructed that also. So I used that in between the back of the table to connect it together. I was just drilling a hole directly through the middle of it to connect the table from both ends together. And here we go again on SketchUp. I'm just showing you in details of how the hinges could be attached to the table. So with the tabletop, I didn't actually film how I had screwed in the hinges at the back of the table. And then for the front hinges at the front of the table, I just centered them also and drew circles on where the holes needed to be on the back of the tabletop, which is hollow, and the base cabinets themselves, and just screwed the holes in. That bit was a bit tricky. Just leave any comments if you need any extra explanation of how to make that, because unfortunately I didn't film that bit because I wasn't really too sure what I was doing at the time. And here we go. Here's just the final product of how it came out and what it looked like. It pretty much looked exactly like the SketchUp model that I had created, so I was pretty proud of it. So I have had the table for a couple of months now, and I didn't really want to put the video out straight away because I wanted to see how it would fare, because this was literally something that I made by myself. I hadn't seen it anywhere, so I thought let me try it out and see how it is before I came and brought it to everyone first. So I've had the table for a couple of months now, and there are a couple of issues with it. So if I want to move the table, the front two cabinets, they move in slightly. So if you are looking to make the desk, I would say you should put another plank in between the front ends of the tables and secure them with screws from either side also, like was done on the back. And this would just allow the table to keep its position instead of warping slightly when you do move it, if you do want to move it. Another option would be to add casters to the table, which I think would be good for me, because sometimes I might want to use that wall as a backdrop, even though my other wall is free, but like it gives me flexibility. Also, where the hinges are, because of the height of the flush hinges at the front of the desk, when my table is lifted into its highest position, it makes contact with the doors, which isn't that great. So I'd advise you to get a thin, maybe like 10-15mm piece of wood, 1.2 meters long, that is the length of the desk, and put it just below the hinges, so when the table is the tallest upright position, it won't make contact with the door, but there will be a gap in between.
Money all around me, I look like I'm the man. Yeah, but I was down and out like last week. Tell me, where have you been? You came out of hiding, girl.
It did take me a couple of tries to place the hinges at the front of the desk, so that's where there are several holes on it. And then here I am just showing you how you would raise the desk and lower it. It's good to keep a hand on either side of it. Here it is just from another angle as well, to show you different viewpoint. So there we go. This is the final product.
Don't act like I'm your man. You just a fan. You don't hold ring. Don't hold no ring.
If you have any issues or would like me to explain further, just message me in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated, and I hope you enjoyed this video.